Yo, what's going on, people? We're live for Netherlands against Japan. I'm looking forward to this game, man. I'm looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be a decent game. I just done my prediction on the ITV7 app, and I actually predicted this as 2-2 for some strange reason. I don't even know why, because I think Japan are going to win this game. But I had a look at the lineups. I forgot that Japan are missing Minamino, Endo, and Mitoma. That's like their three best players, man. So once that re-jogged in my memory and I seen the lineups, I went for 2-2. So we'll see what happens. I can see Gakpo scoring today, you know. Man like Cody. Here we go. I fancy goals in this game. I will say that. I do see there being goals. Both teams to score 100% for me. Right, so here we go. Get the anthems out of the way, and we'll soon be off. But like I said, I fancy Japan in this game. I did forget about Matoma, Endo, and who's the other one? Minamino. They're all missing. Like they're Japan's three best players, but I still fancy them to give Holland the game here tonight. What's going on anyway, people? Say hello in the chat if you're here, man. I see we've got a few people in there, so say hello, man. Let me know your thoughts on the game, who you think is going to win, what the score's going to be. I fancy goals tonight. I do fancy goals. I think this will be a 2-1, 2-2, maybe 3-2. But I do fancy both teams to score 100%. Daizan Maeda of Celtic. He's probably Japan's biggest threat with those three players I set out. But they're a good technical team, man. Let me have a quick look at their starting lineup again. Kubo as well, plays in Spain. He's a good player. Ritsu Doan, Daichi Kamada, ex-Celtic as well. Was he still at Celtic? And the keeper as well, Suzuki. Good goalkeeper, man. Could see him getting a move to Europe soon. Or to a bigger team, should I say. He plays in Germany as it is. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, man. Who's going to win this game? What's the score? Let me know your thoughts. That Germany game was mad. I didn't even think Curacao were that bad, to be honest. They looked better than I expected, but the scoreline was terrible. Defensively, they were awful. But Germany again, like Germany didn't look spectacular for me. They were just a class above. It was just too easy for them. I see some of the Liverpool fans raving online about Wirtz getting the assist, but he didn't have a spectacular game either. You know, he wasn't doing anything spectacular. He had a pretty bog standard game, if I'm honest. Undav impressed when he came on. I think he's knocking on the door for a start. Like they could play him up front, but while they got Havertz there and he scored a couple today, like they're not gonna not start Havertz, are they? Right, here we go. Have we done the anthems yet or what? Big Verge. Go on, Verge. I want. Do you know what I mean? This is Virgil's last World Cup. I want him to have a good World Cup, but I'll be honest, I'm skeptical about the Holland team. I do like Marlin up front. I think he gets goals. Strong, pacey, good finisher. I think Villa should have actually kept him. Villa sold him and bought Ivan Gessons, which is terrible business in my opinion. Interesting to see Holland playing Mickey van der Ven as a left back as well. The midfield's strong. De Jong, Reinders, and Gravenberch. Good to see Somerville getting the game as well, but that shows the depth of their attackers. Did who they got on the bench? Let's have a look. I'm surprised. Did they not bring Mika Gods? Oh no, he's Belgium, isn't he? Belgium didn't bring him, I think. But yeah, Holland are lacking. You know, they always had great attacking players, wingers, strikers. They seem to be lacking with this squad, if I'm totally honest. So obviously, Daichi Kamada, Doan, the captain, Daizen Maeda, and Kubo, I would say, would be the standout players for Japan. From what I know, anyway. Might be one or two that surprise me. Hopefully. Is my stream behind? So, yo, we're kicking off. So let me know your thoughts. I want some pre-match predictions. Who's going to win this game? What's the score going to be? Throw your predictions in the chat. Let's have a conversation while this game's on. But like I said, I fancy Japan. I do think Japan can win this game. It's a shame though about the injuries. You know, if this Japan team had Minamino, Endo, and Mitoma, like this, they're a much better team. They've been very unlucky with injuries for this World Cup. It's basically their three best players. But yeah, people, say hello in the chat, man. Let me know your thoughts, where you're watching from as well. Nice play, Somerville. Here's our boy Gakpo, dead pass, doing what he usually does. That was a free kick. Should have been anyway. Be interesting to see whether that Van Hecker ends up going to Tottenham. Tottenham have got that young kid Vuskovic, and like he genuinely looks like he could be one of the world's best defenders in a few years. So Brighton are trying to nick him. I think if Brighton pull that deal off, sell Van Hecker for like 50 odd million and buy that kid for 30, it's an absolute fucking steal. I do rate Van Hecker though. Dumfries. Good ball, Van Hecker. Gakpo on the left. Decent pass, to be fair. Into Marlon. Marlon turns. Oh, great save. Great save. I said about Suzuki. This goalkeeper's good, you know. Great save. Nice play from Holland. Gakpo cut inside. Nice little pass. Marlon took it back to goal. Spun in between two defenders and got a shot off on goal. Big Verge. Decent strike, but it wasn't in the corner. It was kind of down the keeper's throat. Should have saved it, to be fair. Nice play again, Somerville. Oh, Marlon with the ball. He's a decent player, Somerville. I think he's a great buy for someone. If we didn't have Rio Ingamoa, I'd be all up for signing him. Like even a team like Arsenal, like people may think that's surprising, but He's better than Trossard and Martinelli. He would actually improve Arsenal, believe it or not. He's better on the left as well. He's similar to Rio in that sense. He's better from the left, but he can play on the right. He's a good player, man. Touch again. Japan on the break. Free kick. Van der Ven again. Giving away another free kick on the right-hand side this time. He's playing left back. So it's a free kick to Japan, just on the edge of, down the left-hand side of Holland's box. Whipped in deep. Yeah, out of play. Yo, what's going on, my bro? How are we? Bro, I couldn't believe it. I was thinking of you. You know, I didn't watch that game. It was on at a crazy time. It started at 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. for me. It started at 5 a.m. So yeah, I was asleep for that one. But I see the result this morning, bro. I couldn't believe it. I watched the highlights as well. What do you think in this one? Who do you fancy for this? Yeah, bro, I can't understand it. I can't understand it. Like you know that they're better than that. And Australia played well, to be fair. Like I think the tide is turning in international football. Like the teams that we considered big teams and bigger teams and who were lesser teams, like this World Cup showing that there's not a lot of difference. Even like these shit teams that we're seeing, or so-called shit teams. Do you know what I'm saying? Qatar, Haiti, Curacao today as well. I know they got spanked, but like they didn't look. The scoreline looked worse than they did. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I thought there was going to be goals in this game as well. I picked Japan to win this game, and then I seen that thing come up on ITV, the ITV7 app, where if you guess right, you can win 10 grand. So I thought, fuck it, let me have a guess, and it asked me to guess the score of this game, and I looked at the fucking lineups, yeah, and I forgot that Japan are missing Minamino, Mitoma, and Endo, like 3 of their best players, bro. So I fucking end up going for 2-2. I had a funny feeling this game might end up 2-2, but I don't know. It's a weird one. Missing those 3 players for Japan, it hurts them badly. Like they're so much they're like much more of a they're so much more of a better team with those three players on the field. Do you know what I'm saying? They're big players for them. Yeah, bro. I don't know what happened to Endo, man. I know he got picked for the squad originally. He was out with them, but I don't know what happened. Did he get injured again? On some good news though, regarding injuries, I've seen Stefan Bakatek is back on the training field. Do you know what I mean? He's actually kicking a ball again. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's fit. He's they're treating him softly at the minute, but he could be an extra midfielder next year. Like he's absolutely quality, bro. He's one of them. Like, remember what I was saying, that Busquets type. Like he can do that role, bro. Bakatek can do that role. He's still young. He's still only 22. It's just about keeping him fit. Yeah, bro. Holland's attack is weak. Do you know what I'm saying? When you've got Cody Gakpo on the left, and you have to play Somerville on the right, like Somerville's better from the left. Somerville's better than Cody Gakpo. Like he should be starting on the left, but they're accommodating Cody for Somerville. But they haven't got like who's their proper right wing that they can bring on. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. To think Holland haven't got decent wingers. Like I've never seen that in the World Cup. They've always had like, do you know what I mean? Overmars, Robin, and good strikers like Van Persie, Bergkamp and shit. Nice ball. Unlucky. Well done, Ben Hecker. I told you, Japan, their technical ability is very good. And the way they train their youngsters as well. Like, give Japan 2 more World Cups, and they'll be competing. So what we in now? 26, so 30, 34. By the 2034 World Cup, I think Japan will be competing. I follow a lot of like football training pages on Instagram, and if you see like what they're doing with the kids out in Japan, the technical ability that these kids are at the age of like 10, 11, 12 and shit is crazy, bro. Nice little dummy, unlucky. Let's have a look. Holland's bench. So they got Justin Kluivert. Do you know what I'm saying? That's kind of, Memphis Depay is still hanging about. Noah Lang. That's a decent option, to be fair. Noah Lang. I think he's decent. And that's really it, bro. In terms of wingers, they've got Brian Bobby as a striker. Weghorst. And that's your lot, bro. That's your lot. Japan have got Tanaka from Leeds on the bench. I think he's a good player. He should be possibly starting for them. And Kento Shigoe as well is a weird player, man. I play a game called I play a football game. It's like a fantasy football game called Crypto. It's called fucking Crypto. Called So Rare. It started on Crypto, but it's you can play it with normal money now. But I bought this kid, Kento Shiogi. He was playing in Holland for NEC Breda. And bro, this kid used to come off the bench and score like every fucking week. He got a move to Werder Bremen, I think it is. And he's been doing all right out there this season. Scored a few goals for them and that. I think he started about 7 or 8 games, come off the bench about 10 times, but I think he scored like 5 or 7 goals. So look out for him, man. He's a good player. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Not only that, but because Cody's been, because he showed up in previous World Cups and European Championships, good play, Japan, ball into the box. Close. Good opportunity there. Or good chance created anyway. But yeah, because Cody's been playing for them for years and he's always popped up with goals in tournaments. Do you know what I mean? He's been a decent player for them over the years. He's kind of like he's got that fucking place in the team no matter what. Like any youngster that comes through, they're not going to take Gakpo's place unless they're absolutely phenomenal. But the fact that they've got Gakpo starting on the left and Somerville playing on the right when he's really and truly a left winger, he's like Rio. He's better on the left, but he can play on the right. That's shocking for Holland, in my opinion. For a nation like Holland, they're usually much better than that. Or they'd at least have some good options on the bench, but they don't even have that. Like if Noah Lang comes on, he's another one. He operates better from the left, but they probably won't bring Gakpo off. If they bring Noah Lang on, they'll bring him on for Somerville, play him on the right. Look at the shape and the press from Japan. Very well organised. Look at that. Then the right back wins it. This seems to be the motto of the World Cup. Like all the best teams I'm seeing, they're just organised and drilled well. They're doing the simple stuff well. Organised, pressing, high intensity, like putting a lot of effort in, covering a lot of ground, moving the ball quickly and that as well. Like if you look at Holland now, they're playing like, do you know what I mean? Almost like how England play. Side to side, slowly moving the ball, too many touches. Even watching Haiti last night against Scotland, one thing I really liked about them is they were direct. They weren't playing side to side. They were getting the ball and giving it into feet and trying to take a touch and get it out to the wingers. And the wingers were driving at the fullbacks. They were playing direct football. Good play, Somerville. Yeah, this is a great shop window for Somerville as well. Like he'll get a lot of interest, like that are not interested in him already from this World Cup. There'll be teams that will see him in this World Cup and take an interest. He's just as shit as a winger. They need to move Masala to wing and work in the 10. Yeah, bro, this is the thing. Liverpool fans, again, I see on Twitter and a couple of posts on Instagram as well about Wirtz getting an assist and how he's the fucking, do you know what I mean, best thing since sliced bread and all that. But he had a mediocre game. He didn't do anything that really caught my eye. Even the assist, it was a simple assist. Musiala stood out to me. Undav stood out to me as well when he came on. I like Undav. He can play in a number 10. He can play as a striker as well. I reckon he'd be a good shout to start up front for them. Honestly, he's got goals in him. He come on today and got two. He got 2 assists and 1 goal in like fucking 24 minutes or some shit. Yeah, but Wirtz didn't really. Musiala looked so much better than Wirtz. To think, could we have got Musiala for 116 mil? You know what I mean? I know he was injured and that. Yeah, that season when we bought Wirtz, off the back of that season, Musiala was injured. But I'm pretty certain if we'd have slapped up 140 mil on Bayern's table with him coming back from an injury, they would have half entertained it anyway at that stage. But now, since we bought Wirtz for 116 and then we bought Isaac for 125, we're half responsible for blowing the market proportions stupidly. Do you know what I mean? Because every player now that's half decent, it's like 80 mil, 85 mil, 90 mil, 100 mil. And a lot of these players are they never played Champions League football before. They don't play for their fucking national teams. Like if you buy a player for 100 mil or even 85 mil, he should be playing for his national team. Good play, Gakpo, again, to be fair. Simple play, but good play. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I genuinely don't know. But Musiala looks mustard in the 10. If I'm the Germany manager, why would I want to move Musiala when he looked like the best player in their team? They're very strong in midfield as well. Do you know what I mean? That and Mecha had a great game. Pavilic as well. He does his job very, very well. Breaks up the play, good progressive passes and shit. He's got a good engine on him. But yeah, Wirtz just had an average game for me. Didn't show nothing, that caught my eyes particularly. He just had an average good game. Holland are coming into it now. They're starting to dominate possession. They're getting Gakpo on the ball a lot. Decent play again by Gakpo, to be fair. He does actually seem a different man when he puts on the Holland shirt. It's like his confidence is different when he plays for Holland. He's more appreciated by them. He's one of their big players, do you know what I'm saying? They kind of rely on him to a certain extent. So I think when he plays there, his mental is just different. He's more secure in himself. He's more confident. But still, he still can't beat a man though, can he? But when he's on form, he just does the simple stuff well. His biggest attribute is probably his shot. Do you know what I mean? If he can actually get, when he does manage to cut in, he's got a good shot from outside the box, 25, 20 yards. They're very slow with the build-up, Holland. There's no urgency there. Oh. I'm hoping someone puts a bid in for Gakpo, if I'm totally honest. So it might be a good thing if he has a good World Cup, because it might rise his price and get some more interest in him. If we could get 60 mil for him, I'd snap it. I'd snap people's hands off for that, and I'd go and reinvest that. Like I say, I'd rather have Somerville. You could probably get Somerville for fucking 30 mil. West Ham have just gone down. But then again, I say that, look, nice little flick from him there. He's missing the pace though. Like I say, he can't really beat a man. Nice little trick to, you know what I mean, put it through his legs, but he can't get around the other side of it. He's not quick enough. Yeah, it's intriguing. This is close, man. This is looking like a 50-50 game. Hydration break. You know what that means. Andre, you know what that means now. If there's anyone else in here, I don't know if they will, but yeah, smoke break. Yeah. Now we're set. We're locked in. Why have they got a lump of cheese on their head? Or they must be, yeah, they're known for cheese out there, innit? They make cheese in their Netherlands. Andre, do you watch other watch-alongs? Like, I'm guessing I'm not the first person you've watched a watch-along with. Who else do you watch? Just out of interest. And then are you part of any of the communities? Like, are you a member to any channels or anything like that? Or are you in any discords or shit like that? Obviously, I'm kind of new in the creator world. Do you know what I mean? I've been going for about 3-4 months now. Obviously, I want to try and build these watchalongs, man. If I had like 10, 15 people like you in the chats every time, it'd be fucking amazing, bro. And that's not big. Do you know what I mean? So I'm hoping by the end of this World Cup, I can get a little half decent community at least. Do you know what I mean? Where we get some regulars and we can get to know each other, have some banter together and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? When we go through to next season, I want to do like call-ins as well. Do you know what I mean? So if I can build a little community, I'll let the people come up and have a chat with me and all that shit. Do you know what I mean? You can see the technical ability though from Japan, man. I bet if you scouted their league, the J League, you'd find some decent players over there. I guarantee it. Like just the technical ability, the standard technical ability of their players, especially in this day and age. Like it's just increasing. The levels of the youngsters coming up, it's just getting better and better and better every age group. Nice play again. First time ball around the corner. Guys Almeida squaring up Van Hecker. Cody, man. Oh, you did you follow me from Profit? From seeing me on Profit's channel? Profit's a G still, got a lot of time for Profit. Nice guy, man. Good content creator as well. Yeah, no, I'll big you up, bro. Appreciate that. I'll mention that to Profit next time I speak to him. I'm sure he knows who you are. I'm going to be doing, do you know what I mean? Me and Profit will be doing a lot of stuff together next year. 100%. I'll be jumping on his streams and he'll be jumping on mine. I see he was doing what he's been doing some watch-alongs to the World Cup as well. Oh, lovely touch. Lovely touch. He's jerked inside. Ah, lovely bit of play though from Japan. But yeah, Profit's been doing some watch-alongs to the World Cup as well. I seen one of his watch-alongs yesterday, but there was like 5 people on it. It was like a panel show almost. I'll be honest, like I feel even when I'm watching, because like before I started doing this, obviously I used to watch watch-alongs and that. Like, I used to follow football creators, and then I got to a stage and I was like, fuck it, like if those guys can do this, I can surely I can do this. So I thought, fuck it and give it a try. But I prefer the watch-alongs with just 1 or maybe 2 people, to be honest. I think less is more sometimes, especially with the channels that I've seen that manage to build up communities. They build them up themselves. A lot of these people. Like if you look at even Craig from Anfield Agenda, like in the early days, he built that channel up by himself, man. That's his channel, really and truly. That's like he's just his own personal channel, just the same way like Lee Gunner. Do you know what I mean? Nice play, Holland. Who was that? Mickey? Was that Mickey van der Ven getting around the back? Bro, I wasn't planning to do it, bro. I wasn't planning to do it. But you know what? Do you know what, bro? I'll be honest with you. If you want me to do it, bro, I'll do it. Just out of love, because I'm going to be watching the game. I'm definitely going to be watching the game. It will be a bit of a pain in the ass because I'll have to make a thumbnail and fucking organize the stream and all that bullshit after this, and I won't have much time to do it. I only have an hour, if that, 45 minutes. But if you want someone to watch along with, bro, I'll throw a watch along up for you. 100%, bro. You've been turning up to my streams, man. I appreciate your support. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of the time with these streams, you're the only one in here, bro. And you're the one that's holding up the chat, so I appreciate you, man. Yeah, say no more, bro. I'll do it. I'll do it. If you want me to do it, I'll do it. 100%. Let me see if I can I get a thumbnail made for that. Oh, fuck it. I'll do it after, man. I'll do it after. Our ref, just let it play on, man. There's no need to stop that. Didn't affect the game. Yeah, Holland, though, they like, in this day and age, you can't be moving the ball slow like this. This is like watching Liverpool last season. We just had no creativity. We were just moving it side to side. So predictable. If you look at the way Japan are set up as well, they press high up, but when they're in their own half, they just sit back. They're zonal and man for man almost. Gravenberch has been quiet here as well. Half an hour into the game, ain't really seen him putting too many strings in the midfield. Here he is now on the ball. Again, look, just straight back to Verge. Like someone try and make a pass. That's a poor pass by Verge. Liverpool fans go mad at me when I criticise the legends. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm only telling the truth, bro. Like he's nowhere near the defender he was or the player he was 4 or 5 years ago. It's unfortunate, bro. He's a legend. I fucking love him. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. The same as Salah. A lot of people are like, there's rumours now that Salah might stay at Liverpool for the extra year and see out his contract. And honestly, I think it would be a bad thing for the team if he did, bro. Because he's Mo Salah, he gets privileged. Do you know what I mean? He'll play more games than his quality suggests. It's the same with Ronaldo. Like Ronaldo should not be playing for Portugal, but because he's Ronaldo, he's playing. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't make no sense, bro. In football terms, it don't make no sense. But yeah, if Salah stays, I think we'll end up signing one less winger, and it'll affect us in a bad way. I'd rather him go. He's had his send off. He's a legend. He'll always be a fucking legend. Do you know what I mean? And if we were to bring in actually 2 winners, Diamande and a Bowen, or maybe even Diamande and a Barcola. If we was to get Diamande and Barcola, bro, I'll be fucking delighted. Holland on the break. They've nicked it. Good challenge. Good challenge. Takuchi. How do you say that? Takuchi. Yeah, my vocabulary in this World Cup is gonna be crazy by the end of the World Cup. All these mad names. Watching the game last night, man, like fucking excellence and providence. I never seen a team sheet with such a fucking, do you know what I mean? Spectacular name sheet, bro. So is that his name? Yeah, experience. And he passed it to Providence. It's like, fucking hell. Yeah, they do. They do. They do. Like, this is what I call a typical England performance. Oh, good. Suzuki should have really held on to that, to be fair. At least he stopped it. Poor header by, who was that? Is that Van der Ven? But this keeper, I've seen him like 4 times now. This might be the 5th time I've seen him. But he's a good shot stopper, man. He's always played well every time I've seen him. He should have really held on to that, to be fair. That's dangerous. Do you know what I mean? The striker's on point. He's putting that in the net on the rebound. But look, decent with his feet as well. Yeah, man. Holland are underwhelming, bro. I think that game later on tonight might even be a better game than this. It's just the way Holland play and the level they're at. Like I said, typical England. This is how England usually play. I hope they don't this World Cup, but fucking, do you know what I mean? Slow, side to side, lacking creativity. No one really, do you know what I mean? Taking a risk. This is the problem with a lot of football I see nowadays as well. Is like when it's stale like this, it's because no one's actually trying to do something out of the box, like a dribble, take on your man and beat your man, or play a pass that might get intercepted. Like often, a lot of these players are scared of losing the ball, so they're playing it safe. You have to be prepared to lose the ball. And like I said yesterday, um, even playing for second balls, playing for second balls is a strategy. Play a ball high down the wing to the winger that the left back or the centre back is going to head back into play if the winger doesn't get it. Once that header's, uh, taken place, it's a second ball. There's where your wingers, your attacking midfielders and whatnot should be fucking pouncing. If you've got a high pressing team playing, balls down the wing and up to the striker, they're fucking terrible miss. Who was it? I'll let you guess. He's shit, man. I'm sorry, he's shit. He's got worse as well. Like when we first got him, he was half decent. It took him a little while to get used to the Premier League, but he was half decent. He had like 2 seasons where he was all right, but you could see the levels just been dropping year by year, and this is his level now. He's a sitter, really. Do you know what I mean? There's no excuse for not getting that on target as a bare minimum. Did you see that, bro? Did you see the Gakpo miss? Can you make me a thumbnail for the Ivory Coast versus Ecuador game later? Somerville chopping both ways. He's looked their brightest spark, if I'm honest. Terrible. Look, back to the goalkeeper. It's horrible to watch as well. That's the worst thing. Like, I was watching Haiti last night, and it was good to watch. They were having a go. Do you know what I'm saying? Getting the ball to the wingers, and the wingers were taking on the fullbacks. Big man causing problems up top. Past the Dutch chip on the left-hand side. Stagnant, man. Very stagnant game. This is terrible from Holland. All the way back to Van Dijk again. Where is the creativity? What is Reinders doing, man? I thought he would be the one midfielder that, you know, tries to unlock a defence. Shows a little bit of creativity. But they just look stale, man. They look stale. Every pass is predictable. Look, cut out again. Playing slow. Virgil again was the man that loses the ball. Japan on the counter. Nice. Bad cross though. Out of play. But yeah, you see how quick in transition Japan are compared to Holland. It's to do with the way that both teams are set up as well. Like you see when Japan, when Holland have the ball in Japan's half, they've got the low block and they do the zonal man-to-man shit. Yeah, bro. Honestly, it's stale as fuck, bro. Harambe indeed. No creativity there. But I'm looking at players like Gravenberch and Reinders. Like, what are they doing? They're just strutting around. Like, they're the two that should be trying to make things happen in the midfield. Reinders, especially, he's more creative than Gravenberch. But you know, Gravenberch should be making those runs. He should be trying to get the ball and turn and make forward runs to break through the lines. And that's when you know what I mean. You've got you're facing forward and you've got people running towards the fucking defense. Yeah, but you can see Japan are playing better football. No, I don't. I don't think Gravenberch is world class, to be honest. I think he does everything okay, but I think he's not a number 6, and he's not good enough to be a world class 8 for me. Oh, unlucky. Who was that? Nakamura. My man celebrating like he scored. But yeah, like he's not a number 6, and he's not good enough to be a world class number 8 for me. He's not creative enough. He doesn't score enough goals. I think his shooting is not good enough. I think if he was to mould himself into a number 6, that would probably be his best position. Like, look how he performed for us. Not the season just gone, obviously the season before when we won the title. But he played incredible that season. And I think if he actually moulded himself into that type of midfielder, it would suit him, because he's good at doing that roll thing. And he takes the ball and rolls his body. It helps him, you know what I mean, be press resistant when he's getting the ball from defenders back, you know, facing his own goal. He's also got the long legs to tackle with, and he's good at, you know, striding through lines from deep. So I think he'd actually make a good number 6, but he's just not that at the minute, and we don't have time to prime him into that. I don't think he wants to be that as well. I think that's the problem. I think he wants to be a number 8. He wants to be a box-to-box midfielder. But personally, I think his best role would be number 6. Be a deep lying number 6 that, you know, breaks up counter attacks, wins the ball back, gets the ball from deep and breaks lines. Great pass. Oh, I thought he put it in. Bro, that was a fantastic pass, man. That was similar to the Brahim Diaz pass for Mexico. This one's probably even better though, to be fair, because he went, oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful in between the two defenders. Unlucky, just hit the outside of the boot. Ooh, weren't far away that, you know. he's got potential, all right, yeah, 100%. But I just don't think he's got the like. Where do you want to play him? If he's going to play as a box-to-box midfielder or as a number 8, I don't think he has the qualities to be world class. Like his shooting is not good enough. His dribbling is not really his skill set. Is not good enough for me, in my opinion. His passing is not like he does the simple stuff well for me. Using his body to protect the ball and do that roll thing that he does. That's probably one of his best assets. And the fact of his physicality, his long legs and his long levers makes him perfect for tackling. Also, striding from deep. He doesn't necessarily have to be a technical dribbler when he's getting the ball deep in midfield and just driving straight. Do you know what I mean? But when you get the ball further up the field, you've got to have a bit more tech about you. And I'm not saying he's got bad tech, but he's not a dribbler. Do you know what I mean? He's not like a jinky dribbler. He's got that big frame as well, which makes him a bit awkward and gangly, you know what I mean, going forward. I don't think his shooting is great. I generally think his best position would be number 6. He should mould himself into a number 6, someone that cleans up like Fabinho and plays simple balls forward, like clean it up and either drive forward, break the lines, or if you can't do that, play a simple ball forward. Do you know what I mean? Into feet, boom. He has a decent engine as well, but it's just like, even with that number 6 role, there was times in that season where we won the league, but he was just lacking, man. He's missing a bit of dog in him to actually, do you know what I mean, to get stuck in. That's the problem with him, though, is he does everything, pretty well. Like he can shoot, but he's just not a brilliant shooter for me. Most of the time he shoots, he misses the target. And the odd one will go in the back of the net. But I generally think his best position is a number 6. Gakpo, man, so fucking predictable. Who's that? Van Hecker. A little bit of silk on the right wing. I don't know, man. If you look at him here today, what's he done? We've just had a full half of football, and he's done absolutely nothing. I haven't seen him, stride through the lines once. I haven't seen him play a through ball. Do you know what I mean? To put anyone in. Yeah, bro. I'll be honest. Rashford clears Gakpo by a mile. Rashford is way better than Gakpo. He's a lot quicker as well. Like in today's game, you need to have pace as a winger. You just need to have it. The quicker you are, the better you are. Do you know what I mean? They're the 2 main things that wingers need. Is like dribbling ability, like silk, flair, skill, and pace. If you've got both of those things, you could be a fucking top winger. World-class 8s for me is Pedri. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, bro, he's unbelievable, man. He's unbelievable. But they produce, like, La Masia produce, like, I remember one time they said, they asked them, there was some talk about Jack Wilshere going to Barcelona, innit? And I can't remember who it was, but someone said, we've got 30 Jack Wilsheres in the academy. And they produce that type of midfielder, bro. It's just fucking unreal. Bernal as well, Mark Bernal. He's an absolute baller, bro. Do you know about that Bernal? He's fucking serious. And to think him and Pedri could be the pivot for Barcelona. Crazy. Like, do you know what I mean? You've got a pivot there for 10 years. But I'll be honest, bro. Bakatek, yeah. See Bakatek? He's a Barcelona type of baller. He is actually a Barcelona type of baller. He is like one of those type of midfielders. Like, I'm so excited about him coming back, bro. And now that we've got a new manager as well, like if he could come in to pre-season fresh and ready to play pre-season games, and Andoni starts him and sees him playing out of his skin, that could just roll into the first team. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll be real. When we're talking about skill sets here, Like Bakatek is much better than Ryan Gravenberch for me. Much better. He's a much better midfielder as a 6 or an 8. And that's a bold statement to make. Like Gravenberch is he's no scrub. Do you know what I'm saying? But generally, Bakatek has got the much better skill set in terms of reading the game, even tackling. I think dog and grit and determination. He was amazing for us when he played a couple of seasons back. He looked like he was going to be a worldie, but do you know what I mean? I swear Barcelona were even showing interest in him at one stage. Yeah, bro, it's a tough one. Like if we can just keep him fit, he's actually fit now. He's playing, he's training. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's at playing level right now, but they're still wrapping him in cotton wool. They're easing him into training slowly. By the time we have our first friendly, he'll be ready to play that game. Do you know what I mean? In 2-3 weeks or whatever it may be, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. So fucking, I'm excited and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, because that right there is basically like a fucking 70, 80 mil signing. I'm telling you now. A lot of fans forget about Bakatek, how good he was and how good he is. It's going to take him a while to get up into the run of things, but it's just perfect timing. It seems like perfect timing for him. He's finally got himself back fit, where he's on the training ground. He's kicking the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? We've just got a new manager that's coming, who's Spanish as well. It's going to take a liking to him. All of our main hitters are away at the World Cup, so our first, 2, 3, 4 pre-season games is going to be, the youngsters and the likes of Bakatek. So he's going to get a chance to prove himself. So if everything goes the way it could, he could be playing for us next year, and I'd fucking love to see that. I think he's better than what we've got, man. He's better than McAllister. He's better than Jones. He's better than fucking Gravenberch as well. A fit, match ready, like up to Premier League pace Bakatek alongside Szoboszlai is our best midfield, in my humble opinion. And I know people will laugh at that because Bakatek's played no football. But like I say, if you know football, you know these things. Pre-season, there's another lad called Callum Scanlon, left back, coming through the ranks. I think he might get some time in pre-season and really prove himself. I think we could have a potential like first team player, first team left back in Callum Scanlon. Be interesting to see what happens with Ramsey as well, because Slot never played him. He'll probably get some game time in pre-season at right back. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there, whether we do bring in a right back or not. He might give Ramsey a chance. I don't know what the latest is with Lucas Stevenson. There was rumours of him going to Bolton, but if he's still around as well, he might get a chance at right back. So it'll be interesting to see what happens at the right back situation. Who else? Trey Leone. I think there's a lot of talk about Trey Leone going out on loan to a championship team. So we'll see what happens there. But I want to see Trey get some minutes this season. If he's going to be here in the squad, I want to see him getting some starts, not just minutes, some starts. So we can really assess his ability. The issue is with these kids is that, if you don't play them and actually play them in decent level games, you'll never see their ability. You won't know what they're capable of. And this was Slot's problem. Slot just like seen like anyone under 18, he just seen as if literally you're a boy and this is a man's game, no matter how good they were. But then you see the likes of Max Stallman getting plenty of game time at Arsenal at fucking 15. Who else is there? Jayden Danns. Jayden Danns might get some game time. Will Wright, the striker. Kieran Morrison signed a new contract. He'll probably get some game time in pre-season. And Josh Abbey, whatever you want to call him, signed a new deal. He's a huge, huge prospect. He's a Rio Ngamoa level prospect, but on the right-hand side, he's left-footed. He's literally perfect to fill Mo Salah's boots if he comes, if his potential hits what it could. and he might get some minutes in pre-season. I think he's just turning 16, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, Cucurella, I did see that. That was out of the blue, bro. I heard nothing about that, and all of a sudden it was, here we go, Cucurella to Real Madrid, here we go. Do you know what I mean? He's a little fucker, isn't he, Romano? He's like the fucking transfer puppeteer. I don't even know the fee. Oh no, I think he said it was around 50 million euro, bro. Not even 50 million pounds. What did they pay for Cucurella? I swear what did they pay for him? Did they pay 50 for him? Right, so yeah, that's a loss for Chelsea as well. Who's going to replace him? What left back have they got to replace him? And to think they sold Lewis Hall to Newcastle for like fucking 20 million or some shit like that. But yeah, I don't know who they're going to buy to replace him. All right, let me go and bun. Take 2 bun before the second half kicks off. Fucking hell. Are you back? We got 1. I had 4 viewers when I went for a smoke. I come back, it said 0. It's a hard old life for a wannabe content creator. Huh? I think sometimes, how long would it take me to get monetized on YouTube? Fuck knows, boy. But we'll give it our best shot anyway. Oh, bro. The UFC. Brother, I can't stay up for that, man. I can't stay up for that. Do you know the worst thing is I say that, and then I'll probably end up staying up for it. Do you know, like that? I so don't want to miss that fight. My plan was to do this watch along and then chill for the rest of the night. Watch the watch the fucking Ivory Coast game and and fucking go sleep after that and watch the highlights in the morning, because Topuria might just knock him out in the first round. Do you know what I mean? I'll stay up all that time to fucking, do you know what I mean? The fucking the walkouts will be longer than the fucking fight possibly. Topuria might just bang him out in the first round. I'll be fuming. But I do want to see that fight. I can't lie. It's just on that stupid o'clock, bro. Like that fight is starting at like 5 o'clock in the morning, same time as the Sweden game. Hope Isaac does well tonight. That's one thing I want to see. Bro, Ilya's one of them guys. I can see him knocking anyone out. His confidence is just mental. I look at him sometimes and I think, does he actually believe himself? Is he really that confident as he goes on? I think he actually does. When fighters are like that, bro, until they suffer their first loss, sometimes they can be unstoppable. The power of the mind is so underrated in sport. You know, in football as well. Like mental attributes in football, they're hugely slept on. The harmony in your team, the confidence, the mood. Do you know what I mean? The respect amongst peers and shit like that. But Topuria, man, he believes in himself, bro, and he's got the body of work to prove it behind him. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure going into every fight, he's just getting more belief in himself, and he's a dangerous guy. He puts man to sleep. Do you know what I'm saying? Gaethje's on the back end of his career. He suffered some defeats already. He's been knocked out already. Do you know what I mean? So the writing could be on the wall. He's getting Gaethje at a good time. That's all I'll say on that one. Gaethje in his prime, it'd possibly be a different fight. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think Gaethje might come out a little bit tentative as well. Do you know what I mean? He might be. He's going to be wary of Topuria. I can tell by some of the stuff he said in the press conference or in the build-up to this fight. He knows that Topuria is dangerous, and he'll be wary of that. So that will affect the way that he goes about the fight. He won't be as aggressive as he has been, as we've known him to be. And that's when he's at his best, when he's aggressive and he's not scared. If he shows any respect to Topuria and is standing off him a bit and lets Topuria, you know what I mean, take center of the ring and kind of lead the dance, it could be an early night, bro. Could be an early night. That's my opinion on that fight. But who's on the undercard? Is there any decent fights on the undercard of that fight? The worst thing is I don't even know what adjustments they can make. They just need to fucking apply themselves better. You need more from the players. Do you know what I mean? Gravenberch needs to be a bit more creative, take a few more risks, run forward, try and dribble forward like you do when you're at your best. Do you know what I mean? Break the lines. You can go past the player and fucking get the defense on the back foot and then slide in the winger who's, do you know what I mean, going one-on-one against a fucking fullback, or slide in the striker or something like that. Do you know what I mean? It'll make a big difference. Reinders as well. Reinders is a very creative and dangerous midfielder on his day. What has he done? He's done absolutely nothing. So both of them need to buck their ideas up. I think Somerville and Gakpo haven't actually done too bad. Somerville's tried to go at the fullback when he's got the ball. He just needs to get to the ball to the wingers quickly. Do you know what I mean? Move the ball quicker as well. Taking far too long on the ball, too many touches. Just buck your ideas up. You know, one of them ones. They need a good bollocking in the dressing room and told to, look, listen, this is the World Cup. Fucking buck your ideas up, pull your socks up, kind of thing. Yeah, I think the main thing is moving the ball quicker, because this is the thing. Look, see like that Gravenberch now. Look, there you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Reinders to Gravenberch and boom, Somerville, decent cross, but behind Gakpo. Here's Reinders now. Let's see what he can do. Needs to move Reinders up. Remember what Noah Lang did? Yeah, bro. He annihilated us down the left-hand side as well. But that's Cody's position, like we said. Who was that on the edge of the box? Is that Grav? This is what I'm saying. Grav seems to have come to life a little bit. This is what he can do, bro. He did nothing of that sort in the first half. We're only a minute into the second half, and he's. Do you know what I mean? He put Marlon through, he put Somerville through, and he just done that little bit there. Yeah, even Simmons though. You know, I don't think Simmons is like gonna change the game. Do you know what I mean? Or run the game. Just don't think he has that quality, to be honest. That there, them little things there, like Gravenberch, just taking it on the half turn and then running on across the 6-yard box. You can't really complain at that. But yeah, Grav has woke up. Grav has woke up. Yeah, it's good to see, man. This is what he can do. But he needs to get that thing about him where he's able to grab the game by the scruff of the neck like this. Look, we're 2 minutes into the second half. He put Somerville through. He just put that cross across the 6-yard box, and he won the ball and fucking played it out wide in Japan's half a minute ago as well. He's been better than he was in the first half already. And this is it. It's just their mental attributes of actually switching on and knowing and thinking, no, I have to affect this game. I think a lot of time professional footballers are just coasting through games, relying on teammates as well. Because it's a team sport, you've got 11 men out there. Like, to actually have that thing in you to be able to grip the game and say, no, I'm going to fucking, do you know what I mean? Make an influence on this game. A lot of players are looking at other teammates to do that rather than trying to do it themselves. I think people just need to step up sometimes. I wish so, bro. If he is, he better give me a like. He ain't even follow me the fuck up. But yeah, better from Holland so far, but it's still early doors, man. We're only fucking 3.5 minutes into the second half. So a decent start, but let's see if they can keep it up. Nice pass by Van Hecker. See that there? That pass by Van Hecker starts the whole transition off. Gravenberch has just slowed it down there, to be fair. This is where Gakpo, he has to try and beat his man. Is that a free kick? He's won a free kick. He's done well there. I think that's the first time I've seen him beat a man since 25-26. And he hasn't gone inside. He's actually gone down the wing. Mad. Can't believe what I just seen. Yeah, Gakpo just beat his man. I can't believe it. I just seen him beat a man. He didn't actually beat him. He won a free kick, but he still beat his man, I suppose. Credit where it's due. Oh! Free kick. Was it a goal? Was it standing? Verge. Big Verge, you know. My captain. Big Verge. Doing what he does. Was it Grav? me see this again. I literally just see the last contact. Yeah, it's onside. Yeah, it was a great ball. It was a great ball. But Verge doing what he does, man. I didn't even realise it was gravel, that ball. Great ball. Nice little whip on it as well. But Verge doing what he does, bro. Yeah, look at him looking at it. Just watching the flight of the ball. But yeah, man, that's what he does. He's just come off the back of a season where he scored more goals than he ever has done. Do you know what I mean? So go on, Verge. 1-0 Netherlands. They started well second half. They have. The manager must have said something to him at half time anyway. Yeah, I can tell you're a proper Grav fan, innit? You love Grav, innit? I don't blame you, bro. Like, he had a fantastic season the year we won the title, and he's got so much potential. He just needs to step up and fill it, I feel. But that was a great ball. He's played great to start this first half. Like, he's had a lot of moments in the first 7 minutes of this second half. Do you know what I mean? He's created, I think, 3 chances in 7 minutes and won the ball back once as well, and created another attack. This is what he can do. So when you can do that kind of stuff, you have to produce it on a regular basis. That's the thing. If he could do that kind of stuff on a regular basis, he would change my mind about him. Do you know what I mean? Poor from you know who. Yeah, they look to have the bit between their teeth now, Holland. Yeah, Japan are missing that trio bad, man. Mitoma, Minamino, and Endo. They might struggle to get back into this, Japan. They haven't really looked threatening, really, have they? They've had good possession and they're knocking it about nice, but yep. Yeah, they look a lot better. Holland look a lot better. Yeah, it was, bro. It's probably one of the best balls I've seen him play. He doesn't really whip crosses into the box because he's usually more central, but he actually whipped that. There's a lot of whip on that. Put it on a plate for Verge, really. You can see how they play, though, right? De Jong is the sitter, and then they've got Grav on the right-hand side and Reiners on the left-hand side, but they're high up. You can see them now, look. They're almost playing like 2 number 10s when Holland have got the ball. And De Jong is the one that sits back. Look where Gravenberch is now. He's right next to the number 9 near enough. He's parallel with the number 9. So it's mad about him as well. The thing about him is he doesn't have a defined role. Like, what is he? Is he a defensive midfielder? Is he an attacking midfielder? And I think this is the problem with him. He needs to be given a role where, do you know what I mean? That's who he is as a player, and let him stick to that. Somerville, pace. Great pace by Somerville. Great pace. So, I mean, he's good, man. I like Somerville. He's got a goal in him as well. And he's one of them players. I think, West Ham had a hard season. When they needed someone to step up, it was him. He was stepping up and getting goals, winning games and shit. Lovely ball with the outside of the foot. Look at that, though. Look at that. See what I'm saying about mopping up? Did you just see what you done there? The physicality, the pace, the will to actually get back. Oh my God, what a goal. What a goal. Every time I fucking look at the screen, man, there's a goal. I might just start looking at the screen all the time. Great goal, edge of the box, buried. Yeah, one more and you're spot on. Great goal, though. Nice little dink past the edge of the box, out your feet and wallop. Oh, is there a shade of offside? Is there a shout for offside here? I didn't even realise it hit the striker. Did it hit him? It's hitting. It's hitting. What are you saying? Is that offside? It's hit the striker. It doesn't look like offside. They're kicking off. Who was credited with that goal? Sure, it hit the striker. No, it's given to Nakamura. Lovely strike all the same. But I'm pretty sure that hit the striker's leg. Yeah, like I say, bro. They look like they're fucking a lot of the teams I'm watching, they look like they're just fucking, they're not there mentally. They're switched off. They're not trying hard enough. But it's a mad one because Holland actually come out the blocks well in this half. So fair play to Japan for getting back in the game. Do you know what I mean? That could swing the tide now, you never know. But we could have a good half of football here. I predicted 2-2 earlier on the ITV app. What just happened there? What's the referee doing? I don't know why he do all this. If he was hugging him, give a fucking penalty, innit? You don't stop the game and tell him stop hugging, mate, and then go again. It's either a foul or it's not, bro. Stop all this fucking, do you get me? Stopping. I see it in corners as well. Referee will blow when he'll come. Look, if there's a foul, just fucking blow for the foul. Well done there. Somerville, I think that was. Corner Holland. Yeah, they looked better though in the second half. They started. There was a bit more intensity in the second half. Gravenberch in particular. They got that goal from a set play. They got another set play here. So yeah, I think that's always a bad sign as well when you look most dangerous from set plays. And that's why, Arsenal got a lot of hate last year. But Japan are definitely looking like they're playing. Look how they're breaking out. Look at the runs. Oh my days! Look, players coming in support. He's got to find one of them. Do you know what? I don't know if he meant that, but that's a very clever foul. Has to be a yellow card. Just broke up a counter attack. A very, very clever foul. tactical foul if he actually meant that. Yeah, it looked like he did. I like that. If I'm a coach, I like that. I'll take that. I'll say, all right, fair play. Do you know what I mean? Could have stopped the goal there. I'm slacking, man. I am slacking. People come on the stream and see it's a fucking saying 0-0. They're in again down the left. Decent cross. Can't be giving away them soft fouls. He's been quiet as well, that Kubo. I'm sure it hit him. Oh, it didn't. He skipped it. Fair enough. Nice ball, Van Hecker. Grav with a little bit of silk. I told you about my boy. I told you about my boy Somerville. 2-1 Holland. I told you about my boy Somerville. Told man about Somerville. Been telling man about Somerville from last season. Baller. Baller. Great work by Gravenberch. Great work by Gravenberch. Gives it out to Somerville and he does the rest. It wasn't a fucking top bins, but he's caught hold of it. He's put it right in the corner. It's hit off the post and gone in. Big him up, man. I'm happy for him. You know that. He's come up the hard way, man. And he's a baller. I rate Somerville. Like I said, he's better than Gakpo. And he's better on the left as well. Yeah, bro, that little piece there from Grav was nice. A little bit of sugar he dropped, and then he spread it out wide to Somerville. And like I said, Somerville done the rest. Gravenberch has turned it on this second half. You know, he's probably looking at man of the match, depending on how the rest of the match goes. But yeah, he's come out second half. He must have been listening to us, bro. Like you said, I think he must have had us on in his AirPods at half time. But big him up, man. He's come out and he's grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck. Do you know what I'm saying? If he can do that shit more regularly, that's what Steven Gerrard used to do week in, week out. And that's why he was a top player. But Grav's definitely got the ability to do this kind of stuff. He just needs to step up and take the game by the scruff of the neck more. Because Reinders has done fuck all, man. Reinders has done fuck all. But yeah, this is livened up. 0-0. Is he offside, bro? Did he just Gakpo? He's gone down the outside. He's jerked back. Oh, I thought he was going to score, you know. I thought he was going to score. It's like Liverpool heaven out here. It's like Liverpool heaven out here, mate. You got fucking Grav doing bits in midfield. You got Verge scoring headers. Now you got fucking. I thought Gakpo was going to score. Was he offside though? He's so stupid. Do you know that? Do you see how he was there? I swear he was offside. Yeah, he was. He's got no footballing brain, man. I don't know what goes through his head. He had a couple of times for us last season. I remember Curtis Jones scored a goal not too long ago. I think it was against Chelsea, and he was offside. He got the knockdown for it, but he was offside. Like, he's just got no footballing brain. He's like, I don't know. He's thinking of something else when he's out there, man. He's thinking about fucking some chick or about how much he's getting paid at the end of the month or some shit. But he hasn't got a footballer's brain, man. Oh my days. Who's that, Nakamura again? No, Kubo. Fuck. Yeah, this game's livened up, bro. This game has livened up. Yeah, bro, he caught hold of that, innit? He caught hold of that. Yeah, this game's livened up, man. Liking this. This second half so far, what? We've had fucking 21 minutes. And we've had 3 goals. All the Liverpool players coming to life. Even Gakpo. It's crazy. Right, hydration break. I'm going to go for a little 2-bun. Be back in a minute. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Forgive me, people. I live right by a main road. My window's just there. I live right by a main road as well. So forgive the sirens. Who's this we got coming on? Was it a double change? Cooper Miners and who? Triple change. Memphis Depay, Cooper Miners, and I don't know who the other one is yet. Marlon's coming off for Memphis, I'd imagine. Oh, Quinton Timber. Who's he going to come on for? Would it be Grav? They won't take Grav off, surely. It's got to be Reinders, man. Reinders, he's had a stinker. Yep, Reinders, stinker and hooked. Marlon, they took Somerville off after scoring that goal as well. Disrespect. That's taking a piss, mate. So what, they're going to play Cooper Miners on the wing? How does that work? Who's playing right wing now? Memphis right wing. Who's up front then? So they took Marlon off. Timber's going to play in Reinders' position, I imagine. Yeah, no, I know about him. I know about Quinton. It is. It's Cooper Minor's on the right wing. And Memphis up front through the middle. And Timber in the midfield. Yeah, it's mad. Like I said, I predicted 2-2 on the ITV7 app. When I was doing it, I looked at the starting lineup and like just seeing that just reminding myself that Japan were missing Matoma, Endo, and Minamino. I thought, fucking hell, they're about 3 of their best players, man. And I went for 2-2. I had Gakpo as the first goal scorer though, so fucked. Excuse me. Right, last 20 minutes. Let's see if Japan can get back in this game. See Grafenberg, see when he does that shit there, them kind of turns. He's had a good second half, man. It's good to see. It's good to see. Gakpo's away down the left. Let's see what he can do. He's going to cut in, he's going to shoot, and the keeper saves it. Good save, Suzuki. Decent play from Gakpo, but you know what he does from there, man. It's always going to be cut inside and shoot. He's run again. I don't think he has any awareness of offside. He just runs. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like he doesn't know what offside is. He's just chancing it. Memphis with the corner. Van Hecker's up. Suzuki catches it. I'm telling you, decent goalkeeper, man. He's only young as well. I think he's only 22 or 23. Watch out for him. I'm sure we'll see him at a decent club in the future. I think where does he play at the minute? I think it's Freiburg. Is it Freiburg that he plays for? Let's have a look. Palmer. Sorry, what one about Palmer he plays for? Good challenge. Van der Ven. That pace, getting him out of trouble, man. But he done well to get back there with the pace. That's what I'm saying. In this day and age in football, it's such a physical game. If you've got pace and, do you know what I mean? Physical prowess, you're big, you're strong, and fast as well. Do you know what I mean? You're halfway there as a footballer. And that's why with people like him, I don't think he's the best sort of natural centre-back in the world, but because he's big, strong and fast, he's of a certain level naturally. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Japan corner. Let's see what happens. Got a funny feeling it will end up 2-2, you know. Out to the edge of the box, back in over the bar. Out of all 3 of those missing players, Matoma is the one that they're missing the most, in my opinion. Like, he had that little bit of magic. He was creative. We even seen that against England. He popped up with a goal against England. Out to Cody on the left again. Wonder what's coming up here. Little ball into the box is kept alive. Into the keeper's hands. Verge. Well dealt with. It's kept alive. Yeah, they're on the ascent. Japan are on the ascent. They're looking for this equaliser. I feel Holland they look a lesser team with Somerville off the pitch. Oh, he took it away from him, man. Broski went for the overhead kick. Go on. Yeah, they're on the ascent, man. Japan are on the ascent. What's wrong with these clowns, man? Just begging it to be on TV. Your team's losing, bro. You're jumping around like a madman with face paint all over you. Go on, they're away. They're away. Oh, tame shot, man. Tame effort. Got to be better than that. Got to be better than that. It's just not good enough, mate. Ten minutes to go. The clock is ticking. Can they get that equaliser? Yeah, that was the chance there, man. That really was the chance. Tame effort. Gravenberch has run his race. He's off. Good second half, man. Good second half. Do you know what I mean? 2 assists. Oh, they're taking off Gravenberch for Aki, though. Like, that's terrible, bro. Like, you're basically saying we're shit scared of Japan. I, I know about game management, but like I just don't like to see that shit. Do you know what I mean? You're basically gonna sit back now for the rest of the game and let Japan attack you for fucking 9 minutes plus stoppage time. Literally the motto now: sit back, taking a midfielder off and bringing a defender on. Just don't like to see it, man. Like I say, I understand game management, but this is the type of shit that can. You do this against a good attacking team, it will bite you in the arse. They might get away with it with Japan. Do you know what I mean? Japan haven't really got attacking options. Ito putting up a fight on the right hand side. It's got to go in the box. Put that in the box. Terrible ball. Cleared by Van Dijk. Stupid challenge. Ridiculous challenge. Just give away a yellow card and a free kick for no reason. Memphis. Just stupid, man. Look, turned your back and just jumped into it. From an experienced player as well. That's just stupid, man. Stupid. You've caught him straight on the chin with an elbow. Bro, you should be sent off for that, bro. You nearly knocked the geezer out. Here's my guy that I was telling you about, Shigowi. This could be the you know. This could be the guy. Look at him. Skin fade and that. Yeah, this could be the guy. He's a goal scorer. Shigowi. Or Shigoi, or whatever his name is. Soft ref. Let it play. Let it play. Bro, I'll be real. I don't think I'm gonna do the Ivory Coast Ecuador game. I need to rest, man. And we're not really getting numbers in these watch-alongs. Do you know what I mean? If I was getting, 20 people watching along for the majority of the game, and they wanted it, I would do it, bro. But I can't lie, I'm tired. These late night watch-alongs are getting to me. I've done two 2 a.m. watch-alongs already. End up going to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, bro, I think I'm gonna give it a miss unless something miraculous happens and you know what I mean, 10 or 15 people come in here and demand a watch along. Brian Bobby, good to see Brian Bobby getting some experience at the World Cup, man. He deserves it. He's been going a long time. Do you know what? Interesting, Was Brian Bobby the Netherlands striker at any time in his career at Liverpool? No. I had a feeling he might have been at Liverpool when he was young, I don't know what gave me that feeling, but I was wrong. Japan away down the left. Close. Good ball into the box, that was. Back into the box. Verge as well, he's had a decent game. Got the goal. It's been dominated at the back there in the air. Yeah, it's looking like they're going to scrape it unless Japan can do something. There's a free kick. It's been another chance to whip it into the box. It's been a good second half, man. Man of the match would probably have to be Somerville. Other than that, Gravenberch would probably be the only player that pushed him close. Like I said, Verge has had a decent game. If they kept a clean sheet, but I suppose the goal was nothing to do with him anyway. But he's had a good game. He got the goal as well. Yeah, they're putting on the pressure now. Itu on the right hand side. Got to put that in the box, big man. Nice little through ball though. Corner Japan. Van der Ven's going mad at the linesman when it was a clear corner. He must have seen something I didn't. That's a corner, bro. That's a straight corner. Oh, Itu again down the right hand side. Yeah, they're putting on the pressure here. They're putting on the pressure. Good challenge from Dumfries. Or Dumfries, as he's now known. Oh! They've only gone and done it. They've only gone and done it. Who is that? Netherlands 2, Japan 2. Like I predicted on my ITV7 app. Yeah, bro, I wish, bro. I wish. I just see 10K on the screen. I was like, who? I wish, bro. Let me check the app and see how I'm doing. I got the scoreline correct, it looks like. But what a header, by the way. What a header. Verbruggen, you've got hands on it, bro. Oh, it's took a deflection. It's took a deflection. Off of who? Van Hecker. I suppose when it's, you know what I mean, the deflection, Alt was the goalkeeper. So I can give him a bly on that one. But go on, Japan. Let me have a look, see how I'm doing, man. I beg you tell me I won some money. That would be really fucking nice. ITV football. Where is it? Track my picks. So I Gakpo as the first goal scorer, Gravenberch for the first card. And then I've got a total of 4 cards, 10 plus shots on target, and under 24 fouls. So fuck knows, bro. How many shots on target? 10. Don't think we've had that. Have we? Let's have a look. Shots on target. We have. Holland have had 7 shots on target, and Japan have had 3. So there's 1 in the bag. 24 fouls. Let's see. Offsides, fouls. Yeah, we've had under 24 fouls. And a total of 4 cards. How many cards have we had? Yellow cards. 3. Oh, we need 1 more card, bro. Fucking hell, I didn't do too bad there, did I? Good estimations there, mate. Fucking hell. I need to start betting more, bro. I did want to fucking, you know what I mean? I did want to have a good few bets this World Cup, but I'll be honest, like, I'm not even going to stunt. Money's tight, bro. I ain't got money to be throwing away betting at the minute, but next week I'm going to fucking put a little accumulator together. Maybe a couple ones. I might do a first goal scorer accumulator as well, or a goal scorer accumulator of some sort. And pick a little 5-6 fold team accumulator for wins. But yeah, I didn't do too bad there, to be fair. Yeah, I think more so because they were 2-1 down with, you know what I mean, 10 minutes to go. They turned up the gas. But as a manager or even as a fan, you're sitting there and thinking, why can't you do that? Do you know what I mean? The rest of the game. But they definitely turned up the gas, man. They're going for it. Do you know what I mean? You can see it. Even now, they look like they're still, do you know what I mean, pressing for a winner. Daichi Kamada, you know. One more yellow card. Someone go crashing into someone. So I've got 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 6, right? It's not great, is it? A yellow card would be nice. That'll just see me. I don't even know how this shit works. How do you win a prize? Track my picks. Answer 7 questions for your chance to win the jackpot. I'd imagine you've got to get fucking the 7 predictions right. But I've got 3 predictions right out of the 6. And it will be 4 if there's another yellow card before this game ends. So we've got 3 minutes for someone to commit a nasty little foul and pick up a yellow card. Dumfries on the right-hand side. Tries to beat his man. Gets a good deep, or no, it's too close to the keeper. But he got a ball into the box. Yeah, exactly. This is them without their 3 best players. Or 3 of their best players. Matoma's got to be their best player. Minamino is one of their best players, and Endo is one of their best players as well. I'm sure Endo's their captain. So, do you know what I mean? They've done really well. It's actually Holland pushing now. Looking like they could get a goal. Timber just went through down the right-hand side. Japan look to be sitting behind the ball now. It's a minute to go. Less than a minute to go. See the pace as well. Again, he done well to keep that in. Van der Ven. Yeah, it's looking like a 2-2 draw. 10 seconds to go. And there we go. That's all she wrote. The final whistle, final score: Netherlands 2, Japan 2. Shout out to everyone that come through. Big you up again. I appreciate you. Please like the stream, shoot me a follow. It's much appreciated. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night in terms of watch-alongs. I'm going to watch the Ivory Coast, the Ecuador game, but I don't think I'm going to do a watch-along to it, bro. There's just not enough demand, unfortunately. I do want to grow these watch-alongs, but I'm tired, man. I've been putting in a lot of work recently. Do you know what I mean? Staying up late doing watch-alongs, doing my daily roundup videos. And yeah, I feel a bit tired, man. So I think I'm going to chill, watch the game, and just, do you know what I mean? Be able to sit back on my bed, bun a zoot, and watch the game in peace. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's watch-along is... See, I'm knackered. I can't even remember. Where are we? We're on Monday, 8 p.m. Belgium against Egypt. I'll be doing that watch-along tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, I'm doing France against Senegal. So, yeah. Big up everyone that come through. I appreciate you. I'll see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the fucking Ivory Coast Ecuador game. It should be a good one.